Oh. Good morning, everybody. We are now live. I am joined with Karl and Steff.
Back morning, guys.
Another day of fun. I'm going to crack straight on. I'm just going to pop over and see what everyone else is doing. So let's start with Steff. How are you getting on, Steff?
Morning, matey.
Wrong picture.
Not the right picture. Go on.
All weathered. And say good morning to my better half.
Hi.
Morning, better half.
Morning again.
Give me a sec. Again. Sorry. Parsnips. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. So decals on the cockpit done. Cockpit weathered. Straps. Radio wiring done. All weathered. Ready to seal and put it all together.
Cracking.
So that's where I am at the moment.
Cool. And Karl, where are we up to, you?
We've got the seat weathered, just a little light oil wash, nothing fancy. I've not bothered to paint the instruments on the inside because you're never going to see them through that tiny little hole. And as you can see, we've got the two halves together because the cockpit just slides in from the bottom.
Lovely.
So that'll be going in shortly.
Nice.
The engine is weathered as well, again with just a simple oil wash. And that's it. The propeller's on. Still spins.
Cool.
Snap.
That's quite cool. It'll still spin once it's connected as well, hopefully. So yeah, wings are together, sanded down. I think I did that last night. Can't remember. So yeah, we're cracking on.
Cool. Well, for myself, I've done a bit of painting during the night, so to speak. So hopefully that'll pop in. Maybe it won't. Come on.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh, yeah, take it away just at the wrong time. Come on. It's not going to, is it? Oh, come on. Oh, well, there you go. You can see it sort of in a blurry thing. I'm not going to try too much with that one. However, I've done the cockpit floor, etc.
There you go.
Almost. There's too much stuff behind it. That's what it is. And obviously the side's all done in there as well. But I am still on step 1. So, yeah, going slowly, but we are getting there. So that's all good.
No rush till tomorrow.
No, it's all about the building. It's not about anything else. So not worried about too much by that. So there will be some pictures going up in the mess, in the album, and also just to give you a quick update, etc. So keep an eye on that. Let's have a quick look at the chat. And we've got Gaz. Morning all.
Morning, Gaz.
Morning.
We've got Kevin Stevens. Morning, guys. 5.
Morning, Kevin. Pictures are looking good.
Yes, they are looking very good. And Kevin's saying no sound, people. We've not got any sound. Let me have a quick check on YouTube. Yeah, I've got it on YouTube. You might want to refresh, Kevin. Due to our late start, probably is some technical issues, I would suppose. So there you go. Simon's going to join us later, and probably Ivan will at some point. I'm not quite sure what everyone will be doing at what time, etc. But yeah, so there you go. Anyone else want to chip in with how they're doing with their model in the chat? By all means, please do so. And remember, if you are watching it live on the Facebook stream, please give permission for your name to appear, and then that way I can keep up with the chat properly. He says, as he's technically looking for that. Oh, there it is. Got it. Yeah, so by all means, jump in, give us a shout, and that's great. Excuse me. Kevin says all okay now, so sounds working. Cool.
Awesome.
There we go. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to crack on. Any questions? By all means, give us a question.
Why do they call orange jam? marmalade.
Well, funny you should ask me that. I don't know. Right, I am going to give one more try at showing this because I want your opinion on me wood. Oh, look at that.
There we go. Bang on.
That'll do a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, working all right, isn't it?
And you can be able to peek in and see most of that, won't you?
Well, I'm not going to see a lot of it. I think you're going to mainly see the back part potentially, but yeah. I think once the seats and that go in, you're not going to see an awful lot of it, but that's all good. Right, cool. I'm going to leave that for the moment and crack on with my other burrits. Because I got so much to do.
Yeah, love it.
That'll be all right. He says. Okay, so this is a bit that I'm worried about. It's all PE for this next bit. And again, foolishly, I've not actually looked at the instructions before I started today. But hey ho. Oh, that's got to stop.
Right, I'm just going to mute my mic. I'm doing some spraying.
No worries.
Roger.
Bob's on Facebook saying, "Good morning, James. I have a four days weekend and working on the Paris rest and relaxation diorama today. I'll show you progress later on."
Cool.
He's coming along amazingly, Bob. Absolutely amazingly. Are you guys familiar with that diorama he's doing?
No.
He's basically done a diorama of a suburb or a part of Paris.
Okay. Circa.
And it's basically in the Second World War.
Okay.
And the theme of the diorama is basically the Germans having a little bit of relaxing and relaxation.
A bit of R&R.
Bit of R&R. And
wine, women and song.
All of the buildings that he's made are made out of card.
All right, cool.
And they are amazing. Really are amazing.
Tell him to get some pictures up then.
There are some pictures in the mess. It's definitely worth a look.
Cool.
I would recommend that.
Later.
11. Is that 11?
Right. As you know, I'm a bit of a cheapskate git. James?
Yes. No comment.
It's matte varnish. Okay. I bought a tin of it from a well-known DIY store. Went to open it after I finished all my other matte varnish and couldn't get it open. So I had to transfer it into this.
Right.
This is what I use. Matte varnish, which is Ronseal, does exactly what it says on the tin. It's interior stuff. It's a litre. Cost me about £6.
Cool.
So that litre will probably make me about 2.5 litres of varnish once I've
treated it.
Yeah, no, thinned it down with my homebrew thinners. So £5 for matte varnish, and I'll show you the results in a sec.
Cool. Cool. At least it's like a proper varnish rather than, say, using floor cleaner or something like that.
Well, I used the floor cleaner for Glossy. For when I do weathering.
Right.
Back with you, Mo.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll leave the camera on you for when you want to talk that through. No, you're just going to have to be like you are in that case.
You okay? Ouch.
PE said, easy, they said. What?
Just get on with it, they said.
Harsh but fair. Right, so let's not go on to that. I cut that off while I'm at it. While you're at it.
Right, don't know whether you can see that.
Hang on. Yeah.
Yeah.
The matte finish on it is really good.
Cool. Cool, we like that.
It's drying, still drying, but that's how it gets flatter than that once it's completely dry.
Uh-huh.
Saves you an absolute fortune. Oh yeah, James, I worked it out the other day. Making my home brew.
All right.
To make 15 litres cost me 75 quid.
Okay.
And to buy 15 litres of Vallejo would cost me over 450 quid. So the money I've saved could actually go out and buy me a Hong Kong 132nd Lancaster.
Nice.
That just puts it into perspective of how much it costs. All for spending a couple of minutes making your own.
Right, before we get too carried away, we've got Stuart Scale Modellings.
Hello,
Stuart. Good morning. He says that he uses Winsor & Newton Galleria matte varnish straight from the bottle and produces a lovely and beautiful matte finish.
Exactly the same stuff as me, Stuart.
Yeah.
Exactly the same stuff.
Right.
Right, so just let those dry, clean out my brush.
Oh, I've got you. Right, okay. Oh, no. Note to self.
Oh, look, we have an airplane. Yeah.
Oh. Would you look at that?
It is a wee little thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
She was saying he's had a short mold on one side of the fuselage on his Phantom 1.
No.
On his Phantom rod I was building, so I've had to put this build away as a shelf queen until the replacement part arrives from Hornby. So he's now started the Itinerary 172nd Wessex.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
And Frankie Goes to Hobbywood has joined us. Good
Hi,
morning.
Frankie.
Yeah,
Morning, Frank.
as well. So how's the shuttle getting on, Frankie? Is it done yet? Looking forward to seeing that finished. That is a tight fit. That's a Stuart says he'll be building as a bird from 72nd Squadron based at RAF Odiham in the 70s.
Odeon.
Odium.
Yep.
Oh dear ham.
You that little tinker? It's got Chinooks there now.
Oh.
Chinooks.
All right. Waka Wakas.
Okay, this isn't going well.
Why be that, James?
Huh?
Why be that?
Just trying to get the right part in the right hole. Usual story.
Right, yeah.
It won't beat me. It might. Oh my goodness, really? It's all right. Have I done that right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Lordy, save me.
Nope, you got yourself in the shit.
That's what I like. A bit of supportiveness.
Oh God, yes. Look, if I was supportive towards you, you'd be very, very scared.
Oh, well, I am actually, but I don't think it's anything to do with you. Oh, come on. Behave. Note to self, find easy kit.
Yeah, but what's the challenge?
Yeah, but no, but yeah, but. The challenge right now is my eyesight more than anything else.
Who said that?
Hey.
I don't know. See you in a bit.
Oh, really? Come on.
Oh.
Come on, you know you want to.
You're never going to see it.
Ah, okay. Son of a gun.
Spiddy QH joined us as well. Morning, Spiddy.
Morning, mate.
Morning, whoever joined.
That one there.
Yeah, Frankie's saying the shuttle's coming along nicely and it needs to dry a bit before he can apply any more decals. Then decals look fantastic. And then the ones you got from Colin, well, they come with a kit.
Oh, the
Those decals look awesome.
files.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely stunning. And I'm like, good luck with doing those. He looks like he's done a right proper job on them.
I think Colin from Fester's Workshop has printed those.
All right, cool.
I think, if that's the ones. Simon's joining us in chat. Morning, Simon. Yeah, we used to go blackberry picking as well, Stuart. Blackberries, gooseberries, raspberries. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, I apologise about the squeaky chair. I did oil it this morning, but it hasn't worked. It is mailed miserably.
It's only annoying a little bit. It's all right. It's fine.
Mwah, ah.
Have some lighting.
Oh. I think a bit of super glue would hold that back down.
Oh God, yes.
Well, won't it? Let's try it. I don't want to throw it away just because of that, because it's starting to get annoying. Leave you there for 10 minutes. So Spiddy's asking who's building what.
I've got my KI-44 from Asigawa.
James?
I'm doing a Edward Bristol F2.
Cool. And I am building the I-16 Type 10. Tiny little microscopic thing. So, and Simon joining us soon. Yeah, Frankie's confirmed that it is Collins decals. Because the shuttle names and NASA symbols are a bit blurry on decal set, he says, but you can tell us that the tile decals are mind-blowing. They look it. They look absolutely superb.
Yeah. He's a clever little bee, that old Fester.
Yeah. Yeah, he's quarantined for 12 weeks as well. Poop.
Lord, I feel like I'm back in bloody trade training. Filing bloody metal again.
Yeah, if it makes you feeling better, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Because my little seat for my pilot is all PE.
Well, this is white metal.
Just to make it just a little bit more interesting.
Mine's plastic. And 3 bits. So it's all about kit selection.
It is all about kit selection. You're dead right. No, I can't use that. Right. Oh, there it is. And of course, I went for that. That looks nice. When I did my selection.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah. It's new. I've not got that one. It's probably not the best approach. But hey.
Hey ho.
It's all part of the fun. Like most things, it's not that bad, really. It's just a case of getting on with it and stop being scared of it. He says.
Yeah, I avoid photo etch like the plague.
Well, I blame Chris, to be honest.
Yeah, he's snowed in at the moment, I think.
Chris has made it look so easy that it's fooled me into that sensibility that I can do it. Oh no, don't do that. Oh.
There you are.
Oh. I would prefer to keep the skin on my fingers, please.
It's no good on your fingers.
Have you got a super glue applicator?
Yeah.
Are you using it?
I'm just choosing to do it the hard way, I think.
Typical skiffins.
Well, what do you mean?
What do I mean? You know exactly what I
Yeah,
mean. There's the easy way to do it, James. Yeah, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I prefer the hard way. Look at me being a martyr.
I know the hard way. Right, okay, we're going to do it a different way because that is not working.
Oh, is that going to be the easy way?
No.
Oh, the other hard way. With friends like us, who needs enemies?
Indeed.
I never said a word.
You don't need to. The big sigh said it all.
Yep. I thought it out loud and everything. What you got to remember, I'm used to doing the hard way and no one watching me.
At the end of the day, we're not watching you. You're telling us.
You won't be watching me in a minute because I'll turn the camera off and the mic.
Oh, is that to swear profusely and loudly?
No, it's just to concentrate.
Uh-huh.
The more funny part is I just realised that, well, I haven't just realised, but it might have been an easier way of doing this.
Really?
Yes, Billy, this is 148th. Everything here is 148th.
Do you know what really annoys me sometimes, James?
What's that?
You do stuff like that, then you get to the next stage and it goes, oh, by the way, this bit is optional.
Yeah. Before you do this, do that.
Yeah.
No, I've done that already. Now, see, if I was super clever,
Yeah, the operative
You
word.
mean like a computer?
if I'd really looked through the box and thought about it, I could have got my soldering iron out and soldered this, and it probably would have taken half the time. But
You didn't, and it hasn't.
it's not about how you make it; it's about how you budget.
Godget and Barper.
It's how quick you can run afterwards. That's the thing.
Yeah. You two have been really mean to me today.
It's not hard.
No, you're just opening the comedy door for us.
Yes. You are supplying all the ammunition.
Well, you know. Have I got? Oh, of course I have.
Of course I have.
It's right there in front of me. Tell me I have to use it.
Just too far away to reach, is it?
No, what it is, I'm showing people how you can do it without having to spend the money on the no. All right.
How not to do it correctly.
All right.
Okay. What I use is pin vise, thin bit of copper wire. Give it a couple of twists. So you make a teardrop at the end, like so. Don't know whether you can you see that?
I can.
Yeah. And then clamp the twisted end into your pin vise. And there's a super glue applicator. Or you can just put a little snip between the two bits at the end. And there you go, jobby jobbed. One dirt cheap super glue applicator.
Of course, the other way to do it is to just buy something that doesn't need the PE to start with.
Correct.
Yep.
That's what
But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that, I tell you? Oh.
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 So we've only got 8 watching. So thank you very much, gentlemen and
Here we
ladies.
go.
Long to watch. Let us know in chat what you're working on, and if you're working on and joining in, working on something and joining in, should I say? Don't forget to keep updating your gallery pictures, which I am going to be doing in a moment. A few more pictures.
I tell you what, if you don't look too carefully, that's almost perfect.
If you look at it with your eyes closed.
Yes. There you go, that's what I've been doing. Oh, come on.
Oh my.
Oh my giddy aunt.
Oh my.
It's a wicker seat.
It'd probably been easier if they gave you actual pieces of wicker to make it.
I would have made less a hash out of it, you're right.
Well, you said that, not I.
Well, you know, I just want to get in there quick, really. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Don't like it. See. What is that? C14. C14.
Cheers. Bin 'em.
You sure? There's 2 reasons.
Yeah, bin 'em.
Done.
I've got no to put 'em.
Doobadink.
Oh, breakfast.
What's that little
Thank
red
you.
thing?
Do you want, mate?
What's that little red thing on your desk?
Seat's fine.
This here
Not taking
Uh-huh.
off.
Okay,
is a super glue applicator, funny enough.
cool. Well done.
Super. Isn't that what the nozzle on the end of the glue pot's for?
What, to to put the glue on?
Yeah.
Well, you can do it like that, yeah.
Or what are they called? Cocktail sticks.
Well, yes, there is that as well. Or the piece of wire in which Steff has just demonstrated. But oh no, he says.
But what's the advantage of that then?
Huh?
What's the advantage of?
Well, to be honest, you do have a little bit more control over what you're doing.
Right.
To a degree.
Uh-huh.
Until you realise you think I might have clocked up there. Oh no, I haven't. Yeah, basically, it's just the idea being is that when you put the glue on the metal bit at the top here,
Right.
It delays its setting,
Right.
so you got a little bit more time to play with it. And then obviously you use this little thing here to dip in and add on the super glue that you want.
Okay. Never seen one. Didn't even know it was a thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's from this Bay.
Yeah.
They're not cheap.
That's how people make posh cutters, isn't it?
Yes, posh cutters and posh glue holders. They're not cheap, but they do what's said on the tin, so to speak.
Yeah. Oh dear.
So we're keeping you up, Karl.
You actually got me up. No, one got carried away doing things on the computer last night after it went off. So Spinny's working on his Tamiya Yamaha R1M.
All right, cool. If it's just finished, let's see the pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like James is hogging the limelight again.
James, yeah, it's all right. We'll let him off.
Why no?
Good at it.
Oh, thanks for sharing, mate.
Can't get the staff, James.
I tell you what, I can see this is going to be a long morning.
Yeah.
No pity whatsoever for my struggling.
No.
Yeah, it's going to be about another 41 minutes.
Well, me struggling.
No, just the morning.
I'm going to say, I'll be honest with you, it's going to be a lot more than 41 minutes of me struggling. I'm starting to think my missus has come in here and changed all my glue for washing up liquid or something, because nothing seems to want to stick.
Right then, let's put what I've preaching into practice.
Look what you could have won.
All right. Let's use one of these little applicators. There's me pin vise.
Surrounded by professionals, all these fancy tools.
Fancy free tools.
Indeed.
Well, that wasn't painful at all. Step 1 of 17.
Oops.
Oh, hello. Oh, I still don't understand that though. Oh, right, okay. Oh,
Right then. One little super glue tool.
Would you like me to highlight you?
If you'd like to, yep.
There you
I don't
go.
know whether you can put it against a darker background. Can you see that?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So that's all that is. So dip it into super glue.
Oh, dip it.
There's one bit done. Two bits done.
Showing off now.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, but you watch it bloody fail. There we go.
And I promise we won't giggle in any way, shape, or form.
Give me a sec. Bit of Okay, to accelerate it. And then leave that to dry. Jobby jobbed. Look how easy that was.
Dead simple.
Just taking all the fun out of modelling.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
For all the heartache. Pick. Right, I'll wait for that to dry.
Well, I would be very pleased with my wicker seat if only I'd done it properly. But I'm sure it will do. Who knows? Right, so I need a bit of that is what I need. A bit of that and a bit of that. Simon's in the chat.
Yep.
He's obviously miles ahead with his model, so he's obviously taking it easy today.
He was working this morning, wasn't he? So he said,
Oh, that's right, he was. Yeah, all right, I'll take that back. I don't think Ivan will be here, to be honest, because I should imagine he's been up all night.
and finished it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's done. Oh, I don't have no idea how the hell I'm meant to paint that. Oh, I know what I could do. In the drawer of drawers. Yep, that'll do. Cool, Daddy-O. So that's that. I might put that on, actually, D45. And there it is. There it is.
There it is.
Would you look at that? So for those of you that like model shows, etc., I am aware that there is a group being set up on Facebook for a virtual model show.
All right, cool.
The idea being that you can post up your work, and once a month they will issue prizes for the best work.
Okay.
They're not sure what the prizes are. There's also, I believe, it's been set up by some of the traders that obviously can't trade because they're not popular shows. So I would assume there will be advertisements for traders as well.
Yeah.
So that's quite good. I will put a link later today in the mess.
Cool.
So go and join if you just want to peruse the old show, so to speak, or to actually enter some models. And I would encourage anybody, especially if it's a virtual one as well, you don't have to transport your model or worry about it getting broken and all that sort of stuff. Make sure you enter it.
Indeed. Even some of your older stuff.
Indeed.
Yep. Get it all in there.
And it's harder to criticise a picture. Cool. Right.
In fact, if I'm super clever,
If being operative word.
all right. Honestly, you jumped on that so quickly. No, I'm not that clever because I can't find it now. I don't know.
I don't really know.
Well, it wasn't that long ago. Brew up time, gents. Lovely. Mine's coffee, 1 sugar, please, Kevin.
Oh, yes, please.
Would you believe it should be there and I can't see it? Wasn't 15 hours ago, for goodness sake. Isn't that funny? I do love how Facebook allow you to see what messages they want you to see.
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll find the link later. I was going to pop it up in the chat, but I can't find it. Oh, bless my heart. Really? Haha.
Not sure what kind of laugh that was.
Quite a scary one, actually.
Yeah.
It's not a happy laugh.
Ah, it was one of those you are beep in kidding laughs.
No, it was much more a case of would you believe it?
What, it's told you didn't have to do the wicker basket?
No. Oh, God, this is cruel.
That would be harsh.
That would be harsh. Very harsh, but very funny.
No, I just attaching something to my instrument panel, which is there, and it's meant to have a bar on both sides, but I've managed to snap one in half.
Oh, no, mate.
I have no idea how that happened at all. So, luckily,
Here's one I made earlier.
I have a plan.
Is that a cunning plan?
It is a cunning plan. My God. However, when I say I've got a cunning plan, that doesn't necessarily mean that the kit that I've got will work with me in any way, shape, or form.
So you have a cunning plan, but not necessarily for this kit.
Yeah, that sort of sums it up.
Cool. Well, if there's anything we can do to help, cheerlead for you, support you in every way we can.
Send me a kit that doesn't misbehave would be lovely.
Rib you mercilessly.
Oh no, I think you're already achieving that.
Okay, cool.
In fairness.
Glad to be of service.
I mean, you think to yourself, I'll just do that because that would be really good. That would save me time. Oh. Right. Well, it is what it is now. That ain't doing nothing different. Right. So that was that. Oh my god! Oh my god! I think I'm gonna turn a page.
Behave yourself.
Nah.
Oh, my mistake. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Even turning the page might be hard. Right.
Straight on the floor.
So what preparational breakfast did you have this morning?
Oh, I haven't eaten yet.
Oh.
Cold pizza, coffee, cigarette.
Phew. Yeah.
Actually.
Gesundheit. Oh, that's new. Where did that come from?
What? The sneeze.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to getting up in the morning. I should be off to make a brew in a minute.
I might just be dead cheeky and text the missus.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, mine's gone out. Oh.
It would actually happen. She's that awesome.
Was that just in preparation, just in case she was watching?
I haven't told her it's live on YouTube, so.
Oh, okay. Right, let's go into that.
And we have a cockpit in and installed.
Nice.
Nicely done.
I'm not far behind you.
I'm miles behind you. One.
An absolutely pointless piece of the kit.
Pointless bit of the kit.
Yeah, the control panel. You've got absolutely no chance of seeing that. Ever. You can though. It's done. What's next?
Right, be right back. Right, crack on, crack on. All up to date with the comments. I did try and find that link and I can't find it anyway. Don't know what I've done. Very quiet in here, isn't it? Everyone's turned their mics off. Oh no, Karl has.
No, just me.
Well, I'm going to turn mine off for a sec. I'm going to do some airbrush on. Pictures. Need to do pictures, don't I? I'll stick a load of paint on it and you can't see it for what it is. The only problem with taking close-up pictures of small parts is you want to hide the fact this doesn't look quite as good as it should do. Oops, never mind. Right. I wonder if Ivan's been dragged into work.
There's a good chance.
Might have.
Quite a few adverts on social media this morning for supermarkets.
Yes. Yeah, they put a call out, didn't they? I had a crazy moment yesterday. I said to the wife, I said, oh, this being isolated, it's a little bit like Christmas, isn't it, being at home together? She said to her, shall I put the decorations up?
What did she say? Oh, you forgot me a present.
Unfortunately, she said yes. And I was like, oh. But then she did say that it's all right. I'll probably go to work in a couple of days anyway. So, yeah. Right, I'm just going to mute myself while I do some spraying.
Okay.
Cool.
Right, that's all separate.
What's that you doing?
Huh?
What's that you doing?
I've just primed the bits in which I've just done, so I can detail paint those and get those in the cockpit.
Cool.
And then just preparing for the next stages. So we've turned the page. Hurrah!
Woohoo!
So that is the cockpit done and all the filling done on the body.
Nice.
I suppose how quick that filler dried.
So you should be finished by tonight, shouldn't you, Karl?
There's a good chance.
There's no chance for me. Okay. 8. No. Lordy. 27. 27, there we go. That's what I want. A bit there.
Oh, lordy.
What's that bit? The rest is all on 8. Which will be that bit.
Right. So you.
That bit and wave 4 is that bit. And then A6, A13.
What time is it?
11:52.
Facebook user join us. Say
Yep.
good morning, Jeff. Sun
Hello,
is
Mr.
shining.
User.
That's Malcolm.
Morning, Marco.
Hello, Mr. C.
Good morning, gents. The sun is shining.
Yes, indeed.
It certainly is.
Oh, yes.
Right. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense now. Uh-oh.
We're in trouble.
Oh, we weren't in trouble before.
Always in the poop. It's just the depth that varies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yes. I know that one.
Oh, no, that's wrong. Is it? Is that wrong? No, it's not wrong. If at first you don't succeed,
Give up.
cheat. Wow. Tamiya Extra Thin really does not like this plastic. How bizarre. How bizarre, I tell you.
Is it not just the fact that it's going a bit too quick? Is it quick set or just the standard stuff?
No, it's quick set.
This stuff?
Yeah.
You've not got none of that stuff?
Actually, what one am I using?
Might be
Pale
drying-
green or dark green?
Yeah. Pale green might be drying a bit too quick.
That's what I got.
Oh, extra thing. Yeah, that's the standard stuff. Should be all right.
I have got some quick setting, I think, but I don't really want to use it.
No, you've got to be super fast with that stuff. You could always go for the white lid.
Yeah, do you know, I might actually do that.
I don't know where my box of that stuff are. Put them somewhere safe.
Well, I almost got my Revell glue out because I thought, well, huh?
Revell contactor.
Yeah,
This stuff.
yeah. Because I genuinely, I haven't used it for, apart from Models for Heroes.
Yes.
When I go out and do volunteering and that, which I haven't done for a while, but I use it then. But other than that, I've been using Tamiya for a long time and never had any issues with any kits whatsoever. So this is a little bit bizarre, really.
Indeed. Oh.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, that's right there. Oh, cool. I got that there if we need it. So I'll leave that for a minute. I need to get those.
Yeah.
O's. I've got some O's. 34. 2 34s. Oh, God. Really? Okay. Good luck with those. I think the carpet monster will be coming up very shortly. And 39. And 39. And for my next trick, oh my goodness. Okay, so that bit. Oh my dear. Karl, remind me next year we must go a little bit more modern.
Yeah, that's why I chose World War II this year. Mind you, my first choice was actually World War One, and I showed you the kit, and it's apparently a bit of a dark kit. That's why I didn't bother with it. And then I saw this, I thought, ooh.
We've been joined by Simon. Morning, Simon.
Good morning.
Oh, so
Morning.
Where are we up to?
I'm just doing the detail painting. So picking out all the different colours in the cockpit at the moment.
Uh-huh.
So just trying to do the copper for the dials. I've done some of the aluminium on the base bit. So nearly ready to start assembling.
Nice.
We'll then get the fuselage halves together and take it from there.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Oh, after I put a lot of photo etch on.
Have you been photo etching during the night, have you?
Nope. There's obviously this being a profit pack, it's got the colour photo etch set. So I've got a lot of printed photo etch that needs to go on
Ah, gotcha.
after painting. I want these, there's a lot of photo etch that needs to be attempted to be fitted.
That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to make it on there.
Nope. Well, some of them are so small, I'll probably either lose them
Yeah.
or get frustrated trying to fit them that they'll end up not going on, or it'll be a risk of the whole kit getting smashed. Well, at least I've got a little bit of life into the cockpit. Although you're not going to see it.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Same with me, really. Put a lot of effort into the cockpit, and it's just like, well, I'm not really going to see it. But I know it's there. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Oh no, don't tell me we've got a carpet monster victim. No, we haven't. Huh. Yep.
Oh,
Ow. That's pointy.
sticking with a pointy end.
Bless you.
There's one tight.
That was a cough. It's not a sneeze.
Coughs and sneezes spread diseases.
Indeed. You're all welcome round, by the way.
That's a bit too far.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, what colour do I need for the seats? Red, brown. Red, brown base will do.
That just doesn't sound right at all, does it?
No, it doesn't. You sound so completely wrong.
Oh dear.
Only to those with a disturbed mind.
The only thing that I find more funny is the fact that we all thought it at the same time.
Blame the manufacturer of the paints.
Yeah.
I might try that next time I'm in court.
Oh, just shaking my paint, honestly.
Yeah.
Listen, take one into sample. Listen.
Listen.
So you were in the park and had no clothes on.
Well, that's why I was shaking my paint, because I got nowhere to put it in my pocket.
Right, coffee time.
Coffee time. Ding, ding.
Coffee. I'll have tea, milk, 2 sugars.
Go.
While I wait for paint to dry, have a little bit of a tidy up.
Oh, Don's joined us. Don Gilchrist saying good morning, chaps. Just back in from shopping, and he's now chipped.
Morning.
Were you victorious in your quest at the shops? I haven't actually been out of the house now since Monday.
Getting stir crazy yet?
Oh yeah.
I went out. I've been into the back garden. Oh, we're all right here because going out walking the dog, you never see anybody anyway because we're in the middle of bloody nowhere. Just one of the things when you're walking down the street now, you see another person, you like cross the road to avoid them.
Leper.
So I bet a lot of the pubs were pretty busy last night with people trying to get a last few points in. I think there was a few places in Birmingham that refused to close at midnight.
Rebels.
Yep.
What are you going to do? Shut us down? Is there a bar open yet called Peaky Blinders in Birmingham?
I think there's something similar, like a kind of that theme. And I think there's a brewery that was doing like some local beers, like Peaky Blinders style theme names and stuff.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my god, it tells me I've got to drill holes. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I'm not going to go too far with that. Let's go back to this in a minute. See if we can get these little buggers.
You didn't have a hot cross bun with your breakfast, James?
Do I, mate?
You didn't have a hot cross bun with your breakfast?
No, not today.
You've changed.
Oh, we ordered breakfast from the local cafe because they're doing delivery, but I presume that was extremely busy because we couldn't actually get through to them, and they declined the order through Just Eat.
Yeah.
You can see where I'm coming from, though. The seats are absolutely fine.
Yeah. Just need to
The roof is
hacksaw.
coming off.
Indeed.
Sorry, we've been discussing our gaze bow. It blew over in the winds and snapped loads of things.
Oof.
So we can still use the seats on it. I just think, whereabouts are you guys in the country?
I'm down near Hearts and Essex borders, basically. Karl is Scotland.
I'm in Angus.
Angus, where's that near?
Dundee.
Oh, I know. So you know Lucas then?
Who?
Lucas,
No.
just outside, halfway between Dundee and St Andrews.
All right. No.
I was stationed there for about 4.5 years.
Ah, okay.
Where are you, Tim?
Simon.
Worcestershire, Bromsgrove. Well, near
Cool.
Bromsgrove. My brain took a few seconds to work when you said Sim. I was like, is that me? Oh, that's just talking to me.
Yeah, I'm just outside Wellingborough in Northampton. So it's quite a spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all over the funny place.
Wouldn't let us live near each other. Right.
Oh dear.
Got a schoolboy error here.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I
what
got
you
a
done?
fingerprint. Got a fingerprint on the outside.
Oh, I've already done that.
Yeah, I'm on it now. Funny enough, I'm just trying to fix exactly the same problem.
Fingerprints everywhere. Hopefully they're easy enough to get rid of.
Yeah.
Right.
And out come the evil dentist sticks.
Oh,
Kevin's in sunny Worthing.
All right. Down on the south coast.
Kevin. Kevin is in sunny Worthing. The sun's out here today, actually. A bit of cloud about, but
Thank you.
It's sunny here, but it's still pretty bitter outside.
oh yeah, that's going to stay exactly where I want it to be. That is.
Right. Might as well clean up a few parts.
Package time.
Somebody's got a package.
Some bit of the package out.
For now. Up. Book.
a food parcel.
Yay. Excellent series of books. If you read, this guy's brilliant.
Who is it?
It's a guy called David Fimel.
Okay.
First book he wrote was Tuesday's War, which is about a guy called Charlie Bassett, who's a wireless operator on Lancasters.
Okay.
And this is the 7th book in the series, and this is about him in Cyprus in the 1950s. And it's really quite comedic. Sort of situation he gets into, and bits and pieces, and the women he meets, and the belly dancer in Egypt, and all sorts. It's quite funny. Well worth the read if you get bored with your modelling.
Reading June at the minute. The June.
Reading what?
June.
Oh yeah, I keep meaning to read that little thing. Is it any good?
Very. This is my 3rd time reading it.
All right, cool. I might have to have a dig then.
Reading? I don't read books. I'll let somebody else do the reading. I'll just listen.
Ah,
Currently listening through the Jack Reacher series books.
Yeah, cool.
Quite enjoyable, actually. And I'm just midway through the 5th book. My trouble is if I've got time to sit there reading, I've got time to sit doing something else, and there's
Yeah.
always something else I'd rather do more. So
I tend to read before I go to sleep. So I read for half an hour rather than looking at screens and things like that.
yeah, so it's nice because I spend sometimes 2-3 hours recording a video. I can have an audio book on in the background as
Yeah.
something to occupy the mind a bit more than the tedious tasks of
Modeling.
playing Farming Simulator.
Oh, is that what you put the videos of?
Yeah.
Farmer, get off me land. Oh, give us a sec. Get it, mate.
Right, okay. Oh. Oh, hello. Frankie's gone. Frankie's shut off for a little while.
See you, Froggy. He's probably already gone, but yeah.
Yeah, he's already gone. I had a couple of messages come up that were blocked that I didn't notice, so I apologise for that. It would appear some of our messages aren't coming through, I think. Don said he got everything, just no chicken or frozen stuff.
Ah, right, okay.
And Don said a very sunny but cold Blackpool.
Blackpool? Oh, it's been a while since I've been there.
Last time I went there was on my stag do. It was back in 2010. I tell you, it's not the place I remembered it from when I used to go there when I was a kid.
No.
Part of the reason is because of the high volume of stag and hen doos that go there. Yeah, it's not a place I'd want to take my family, say if I had kids, but Oh, especially not in the evening, anyway. There's some very unpleasant sights.
Yeah,
I was saying that was 10 years ago, so it might be a bit different now.
Poland's a little bit like that sometimes.
So we used to go to the Blackpool illuminations every year.
So I've never done it, see.
Well, at least this kit hasn't got a lozenge pattern on it, like the last one. Not that I actually got as far as fitting the lozenge pattern decals, but
Oh my goodness. Here maybe. Boof. Oh man, what have I done with that? Monkey. Dry for a second. I think Steff is back. I muted you while you're on your phone. Sorry, Steff.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, I don't want to give you some personal, some personal space. Be right back.
Oh dear.
Hello.
Get ready for some lunch, I think. Get some filler in this, and then I'm going for some lunch.
So we've got 7 people watching. Please make sure you like the video and leave a comment. Say hello. Tell us where you are, what you're doing. Are you at the bench? Etc. Etc.
Rightio, chaps. I'm going to get something to eat.
Okay, mate.
20 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
I shall just go into the lobby.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to probably leave this running.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave it running for another hour or so and see where we're at that point.
Roger.
But guys, if you want a break, take a break, obviously.
Right, I shall talk to you very shortly.
All right, see you soon.
See you all in a bit.
Please don't call me Shorty.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later. I think that's one thing I've got to stop doing is leaning back when I'm making. I tend to sit back in my chair and do it,
Yeah,
which means everybody's going, "Where is he? What's he doing? What's going on?"
yeah. Oh, don't worry, I'm the same. I tend to forget to look up and see whether I'm actually in shot at all. Apologies, but I am here. Playing with wicker basket. Oh. So, guys, if you're working on, if you're watching on Facebook, please, if you can, give permission for the app to show your name when you leave a message. Malcolm is saying he's eating some lunch of couscous, crackers, cheddar cheese, salami, listening to my kids watch cartoons, and I'm working on the website. Well done, Mal, for putting your name on it. I didn't spot it at the beginning. Of course, that's the other thing you can do if you are watching on Facebook. Put your name on the message, and it saves me looking up who you are. Because I am a man, remember. It's difficult to multitask at the best of times.
Phew.
Okay.
Ooh.
So at the moment, I'm just painting up some wood effects on my wicker seat basket and a wooden bulkhead. And all I'm doing is I use model color as my base paint, pretty much for everything. And all I'm doing is I've got a little palette beside me with the colors on, and I'm putting very thin coats on of different colors. So the colors in which I'm using are a natural wood color, which is quite a yellowy color, and then I'm putting a very thin color of a bit of brown to give it a little bit of a contrast, and then I will go over that with a little bit of Tamiya Clear of orange, and that will give me my wood effect. It looks very messy as you do it, but for example, that is the, let's put it on the bigger screens. So that is my, come on, and will it go into focus or not?
Probably not.
Probably not now. Now I want it to go into focus, it won't. There we go. So as you can see, it's got a build-up of different colours on there.
Yeah.
Looks a bit messy. But then what you do is you put the clear coat over the top, and it generally brings it together.
I think that's what I used last time, over the top of the Tamiya clear orange, but I have no idea where mine is.
Yeah, I've got to be honest, it's something in which I'm learning over time the different ways you can build up your paint, giving you different effects and stuff.
Right.
And since I started doing it, I do it quite a lot and stuff now.
One thing I've found with doing things like that, there are some great miniature painters out there who do what they call glazes.
Yeah.
Which is very fine, thin layers, and they just layer it up and layer it up. There are some absolute cracking people out there. Well worth having a look at and seeing what you can glean from them.
Yeah, well, that's exactly where the idea comes from. If I'm honest, I've done a couple of figures. I've not done many, and I wouldn't say they're brilliant, but the couple that I've done, I've used that technique, and they do give some really good effects.
Oh yeah,
with a minimal amount of effort, if I'm honest.
Yep.
What we do now is we will. You can see my desk is getting very busy. I'll come back to the seat in a minute. We'll do the panel first.
Why do I need to fold it? Makes no sense. Oh, it's time to have some fun with photo etch.
Enjoy.
So obviously here I'm putting on the clear, orange clear on top of what I've done for the basis of the wood. And literally all I'm doing is just putting it up nice and neat, nice and gentle strokes.
Why does that just come off so easy? Why? I just bottle of super glue.
Mm-hmm.
And last time I tried to use it, I could not get the lid off, the cap off it at all. I was trying pliers on it and everything, and it was solid. I just literally picked it up without even a fork and unscrewed it. It's like, it's just come straight off. I never even thought about it when I picked it up that, yeah, the lid don't come off. So,
Sod's law.
not sure why all of a sudden it's just freed itself up.
Because it's decided to give you some love.
That's random as hell.
Oh
well, I'm not complaining. It'll
no,
probably,
don't complain.
probably stick itself back on for eternity now.
More than that. So I'm trying to get into focus while I haven't eaten a paintbrush, which is never good. Come on. Work with me. There we go.
There we go.
So that's the wood effect.
Cool.
Looks good. But mine's way over scale for 48. But
Yeah, I'm not really concentrating on the grain as such. I'm more concentrating on the different types of colours that
just
you
get
would do. If you were going to do graining, which you can do, a very thin brush, and you can do it in different ways. But I'm told sort of like a dry brush with some deck tan or something like that is quite good. I'm told. I've not done it. I've completely mucked up my instrument panel now.
What's the first piece of photo etch on? These bits are quasars, so they're just flat round dials to go on the instrument panel. Well, they are extremely small.
So Malcolm has just asked, is my palette moist? Yes, it is. Very moist.
Love a good old moist palette.
Oh,
Gaz is just saying that he suggests Miniac on here. He's an unreal mini painter and does some quality in-depth tutorials on glazing.
Yeah, I like watching Squidmar. Squidmar does some great stuff as well. So does Midwinter Minis.
Mm-hmm.
Both those channels are dedicated to Warhammer 40k.
All right, yeah.
six. Oh, bloody dog. He's trying to tell me it's time to go out.
The dog.
Yeah. I want to get these bits of photo etch glued on first. Number 7. 13.
Right.
Is that all of them?
So we've got greetings from the cab of my truck from a Facebook user.
Say again.
Got it. Sorry, it's Mark. Mark Burgess says, hi all, greetings from my truck cab.
Ah,
He said he'll be with us for a little while because he's on his break.
what's he delivering?
So what are you delivering, Mark? Oh, I just realised that's on there. Let's come out for that.
Goes on that one then. Oh, I'm looking at it the wrong way.
He said he'd rather be model making, and he's delivering for John Lewis. Mainly TVs left to do now. So household appliances.
Right. Cool.
A thankless task that is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I used to, a long time ago, did a little bit of work for delivering for Currys of White House, of white goods. Oh, yeah. I only did it for a little while because that was murder.
Yeah. Long hours, that is.
Yeah, and get into a house and finding that or getting to the delivery place of a big American fridge freezer. I find it's up 4 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
Thanks
So
for telling me
block
that.
of flats and say, oh, by the way, the lift's out at the moment.
Yeah, you know it.
We used to when we was ordering anything, we always used to make clear that we was on the first floor maisonette, that it's got to come upstairs.
Yeah.
Driver would get there. They didn't tell me about the stairs.
Yeah.
Well, don't moan at us because we told them. I say, look on the notes. It's got flight of stairs. Like, so obviously you haven't bothered reading the notes, or you just
Wanted to have a whinge.
I just wanted to have a whinge because you've got to take it upstairs.
Yeah, see, I didn't work. It was a private company I worked for, and one of the contracts was Currys. So you tended to find us being the non-employed Curry driver.
Yeah.
The only job like that
jobs.
was the one you got because the actual drivers didn't want to do it.
Yeah. The joys of being a contract worker.
Yeah.
We used to do that. We used to do some contract jobs at some of the factories. You used to get called in to do a job, and their maintenance blokes would stand there watch you doing it.
Yeah.
You're like, well, if you've got time to stand there watching you do it, why aren't you doing it? Well, yeah, because it's the crappiest job, and they don't want to do it, so they just get somebody else in to do it. Right.
Indeed.
That's all done. I need to put this bit on.
So Mark's asking us what we're building.
I am building that one. SPAD 13 late version. Well, my camera's up a bit wonky.
There you go.
That's what I'm
Cool.
attempting.
And
I've
Steff-
got the KI-44, the Nakajima version, with the contra-rotating blades. So that's the one I'm doing.
that one there. There we go. And myself doing the Edward Bristol F2B fighter. Okay, so that's done. That's done. I've got to put a bit of thingy on that, and I could do that as well.
Where's my file gone?
Oh, these things are going to need a lot of filling.
What's going to need a lot of filling?
The wing roots.
Oh, are they?
Yep. That's going to be fun.
Right, forgive me, gents. I'll be back 2 seconds.
Always.
Okay.
Come on, quick. What's my slow drawing super glue drawing too fast? It's not in the right place. Oh, that's where it's staying. Where does this go? Number 10. Will do.
Okay, so Kevin's saying he's attempting the Edward Newport NI-17. And Mark finished his break by the look of it. Catch you later. Yeah, we'll be on tonight, Mark. So come and join us by all means. Take care. Right, let us do that. Where's that gone? Oh, it's there. Why you decide to be a pain? Okay. Right, leave that over there to dry. So, guys, we've been going since 10 o'clock. It's now 20 past 1. I think we're going to take a break. So you've had like 2 and a half, 3/4 hours. So, yeah, I'm going to call it quits for now for this particular live feed. Give us all a chance to go and have something to eat, we'll walk the dog, etc., etc. And what we'll do Oh, not that one. What we will do is we will be back later. So watch out for the links, etc. And we will make sure, keep you aware. I haven't spoken to the guys yet as to when to come back, but I would guess it would be.
Yes, from me.
Sorry?
Yes, from me.
I guess we'll break now and come back for a live stream sometime after 6 o'clock. But I will post up the links once we've had a conversation and we've decided what we're going to do. But I want to make sure these guys take a break and get food, etc., because it's a long old build. And the same goes for you, Kevin. Make sure you take or anyone else that's building along with us. Make sure you take a break, have something to eat, spend time with your partner, etc., or pets or whatever. But yeah, do take a break because I don't want anyone to make themselves ill by doing this. Anyway, so on that note, it's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from him.
Goodbye.
And that almost worked. See you later on, guys. Thanks for tuning in. 7 people watching at the moment. Thank you very much. Remember to do the likes, make a comment, and we'll see you tonight.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys.